Motion and force. Force, interaction between two objects that causes a change in the motion of the object. What impact can forces have on objects? Make it move, make it speed up, make it slow down, stop it, cause it to change direction, cause it to change shape. In what way does the mass of an object impact force? So, what is force? Well, force is a push or a pull that can change the motion of an object. Examples: pushing a swing, pulling upon a door, or kicking a soccer ball. What is motion? Motion means an object is changing its position over time. If something is moving, it has motion. If it's not moving, it's at rest. Here's an example: a car driving, ball rolling, a person walking. Motion words you should know: speed, how fast something moves; velocity, speed with direction; acceleration, how fast velocity changes, speed up or slow down. So speed, that is the distance at which a distance is covered. That is the distance over time. Who was Isaac Newton? A renowned physicist and mathematician from England who discovered in 1687 the correlation between force and motion. Today, his three laws of motion are instrumental in describing the movement of any object in the universe. So here is Newton's first law of motion states an object at rest will stay at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. An object in motion will stay in motion at the same speed and in the same direction unless acted by an unbalanced force. Second law states the acceleration of an object by force is inversely proportional to the mass of the object and directly proportional to the force. And third law of motion that states for every action there is an equal but opposite reaction. So here's just some example like inertia. An object will stay at rest or keep moving unless a force acts on it. So for example, a soccer ball won't roll until you kick it, and the heavier objects need more force to move or stop. So example is harder to push a full shopping cart than an empty one. Number three, that is action and reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For example, when you jump off a boat, you move forward and the boat moves backward. Name instance where Newton's first law of motion comes into play. Provide examples of when Newton's second law of motion is applied. Can you think of scenarios where Newton's third law of motion is relevant? Momentum. The measure of an object is resistance to changes in its state of motion due to the application of a force. Conservation of momentum, a scientific principle that states that the total momentum of a system or a group of objects remains constant if no external forces act upon it. This principle applies to objects in motion. It's closely related to Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Conservation of momentum in two directions. If two objects interact in two perpendicular directions, the total momentum of the two objects before the interaction is the same as the total momentum after the interaction in both directions. When two objects interact in a single direction, the total momentum of the two objects before the interaction is equal to the total momentum after the interaction. When a force is applied to an object, it is result in a change of momentum. This change may involve a shift in velocity, such as an increase or decrease in speed or a change in direction. So, inertia, the tendency of an object to resist a change in motion. So, this means that an object is either stay at rest or continue moving in a straight line at a constant speed. Acceleration, the change in a speed or direction of an object's movement, that is, the change is in velocity over time. So here is a vocabulary match. Match the term to the correct definition. Force, motion, friction, gravity, balance force, unbalanced force, or acceleration. Circle the correct answer. Number 1, soccer ball stays still until it is kicked. This is an example of. Number 2, which force slows down a moving bike? Number 3, a full box is harder to push than an empty one because. Number 4, when you jump off a canoe and the canoe moves backward, this shows. Number 5, which of the following is an example of unbalanced force? Here's a short answer. What is force? Explain why friction is helpful in walking. Describe one example of balanced force. Describe one example of unbalanced force. Draw arrows to show the forces acting on each object, then label them. A book resting on a table. Draw and label gravity down and normal force up. A sled sliding across snow. Draw and label applied force, friction, gravity, normal force. A skydiver falling with a parachute. Draw and label gravity and air resistance. So here is some math practice. There's answer. You can check your answer. Contact force and non-contact force. What's the difference and similarities? Contact force requires two objects to be in physical contact with one another. A non-contact acts upon objects without physical contact. And contact force that is typically caused by physical objects, such as when two objects rub against one another. Typically caused by energy such as light, sound, and magnetism, that is non-contact force. And contact force typically localized and affects only the two objects that are in contact. And non-contact can affect multiple objects at once. Objects can be moved and made to interact with each other through action. So it is sort the force, contact force, and non-contact force. You can identify and write down and label. Thanks, guys, and see you very soon. Bye for now.